everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited for our one night mystery. I cannot wait to plot another mystery short together, and I hope you've all brought your creativity and your thinking caps, because tonight we're going to work on the plot, and then all through the rest of the week I will be posting your ideas that we come up with tonight in our private Facebook group. And after that, you all will vote. It's like Survivor. Then we put it back out to you to vote. And then I will write pages this weekend. And then next week on Tuesday, we will write a mystery together live. Eek! We did this for the holiday season, and it turned out to be such a blast. It's kind of like Mad Libs. Sorry, I have hair in my face. It's sort of like Mad Libs meets a cozy mystery meets, I don't even know what, like choose your own adventure, I guess. So I cannot wait. Hi, Casey. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. So before we get started with the actual questions, I want to show you a little teaser of what the tech guy has been working on. I promised that the tech guy was making some serious merch for the big blowout party bash that we're gonna have for MOCHA She Wrote at the end of this month. So I'm gonna give you a teaser because I'm wearing one of them right now. Are you ready? Here's your sneak peek. Cozy vibes, how cute is that? So cute. This is one of the first t-shirts that he's made, and we're gonna be giving away these and all kinds of other great stuff at the live in a couple weeks. That's your little sneak. I also want to send out some special thanks because I am constantly humbled by the fact that anyone reads my books. Honestly, like, I get such joy from the fact that my books might bring you a moment of comfort. And sometimes readers, on top of like sending me sweet notes about my books, send me actual things. Over the years, I've amassed quite a collection of gifts from you. And because I mentioned that it was my birthday, you all sent me things. So I just have to say a special thanks, say those S's 3 times fast, for a few things that I picked up in the mail this week. I don't always go down and check my P.O. box, so I'm sorry in advance if I missed you. So first of all, Beth McEwen. Beth sent me this adorable plaque that says, "If you were in my novel, you would be dead by now." Beth, I love this so much, and it is gonna sit right here on my desk and actually look at me. She also wrote like a super sweet note. I don't know if you can see it. She also wrote a super sweet note inside of it. So I'm super excited about that. And then Lynn Holtz sent me the sweetest gift ever. I talked a while ago about the fact that I have a lemon tree and how prolific my lemon tree has been. And Lynn sent me homemade placemats that her mom made. I'm gonna hide my face. Look at how incredible these are. She sent me this set of homemade placemats from her mom's hand sewing and matching napkins. I can't even tell you like how beautiful those are. And my lemon tree is actually back out on my deck right now. And it is already producing tons of beautiful little blooms. So I'm very, very excited about that. I can't wait. Hello. Live isn't coming up on Facebook for some reason, I hear. Yeah, so I'm only seeing YouTube comments.
It is. Everybody needs to get out of the group and go to the page.
Okay, so the Facebook Live is happening on my main page, the tech guy is saying. So it's not in the group. It's on my main Facebook page. But yeah, it is weird because I don't see any Facebook comments. So I don't know if we need to do a little restart. Okay, the tech guy says it's live on the page. So for any of you who've been having technical difficulties, feel free to jump over to my main page if you're not there already. It's not in the group, but I'm glad you're joining us on YouTube. And if it doesn't work, then we'll have to just do a quick restart and try again in a second. Anyway, so Lynn Holtz, thank you, and thank your mom. But honestly, like more than anything, I'm just always so touched by the fact that I get notes in the mail and that you read my book. So I will cry. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so I just want to recap how tonight's going to go. We're going to come up. I have already come up with the questions like we've done in our story collabs before. If you have not joined in before, let me know so I know what we're dealing with. And then From there, I will take all of these questions starting tomorrow, and then in the story collaboration group, which I think is on the bottom here, it's Collaborative Cozy Mysteries, so you can just click on that link and hop over there. We will go ahead and share all of the poll questions there. Sounds like a plan. Kayla, it's your first time here. I'm so excited that you're here with us. Yay. That's awesome. I can't wait. This has been such a fun process. It's crazy to think about the fact that you couldn't get in Facebook either. Okay, you're up on YouTube. I'm wondering if maybe we should do a quick restart. I hate to lose everybody who's on YouTube, but I know there are lots of you on Facebook trying to get in. Hi, Cindy. You're enjoying a Mexi Mocha. I love it. That's awesome. So great. So delicious. I need a mocha with me. You're not seeing it live on my main Facebook page either. Okay. What do you think, Tech Guy? Should we do a quick restart?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, I think we're going to do a quick restart and we'll come right back. So if I lose you, we're going to do a short restart and we'll be right back.
Tell the YouTube people that they're probably going to have to go to a different video.
Okay, YouTube people, you might have to go to a different video. Look for it. We'll be right back. Sorry for technical difficulties. universe is trying to tell me. So we went live and none of you could get on Facebook, and now all of my Facebook friends are on and no YouTube. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I don't know what is happening tonight with technology, but the universe is conspiring against us. I'm so sorry for all of you who are on YouTube who we lost. The tech guy is telling me that you might have to go to a different page. So if you've jumped onto Facebook now, usually it's like click one button and it's all fine. But no, you didn't miss out. I had like a 6-minute intro that none of you saw.
Oh, wait, YouTube's back.
Oh, YouTube's back. Okay, Matthew, yay. All right. I'm so sorry. I hate technology when it doesn't work. I love technology for this, but when it doesn't work, what's that? Casey, you're back. Okay. Sorry, Casey. Sorry. And so for like everybody who joined in on YouTube, I'm going to do a quick recap of what I just told you all, but I'll be fast and we'll get to all the good stuff. I'm so sorry. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. You're joining us on a technical glitch night. And it's not even the tech guy's fault. It's something wonky with Facebook. Okay, so now I'm going to talk like lightning speed, but I wanted to show everybody because now we're all here. Now my whole gang is here. I missed you all. We take like 1 week off and I'm like, I feel like I haven't seen everyone for days and days and days. What I want to show you is I told you last time that the tech guy has been working on brand new merch for my Etsy shop, and this is all going to go live on the night of the MOCHA She Wrote big launch party, and we're going to give a ton of it away. And I'm wearing one of them, but when I sat down at my desk, I realized you can't see because I'm not that tall. So I'm in my chair. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the first shirt that he made. Are you ready? I should have had you do a drum roll for this. Okay, get ready. Cozy vibes. Look at how cute that is. And he hand drew this. So cute. I love it so much. I love cozy vibes too. And the other thing that I had mentioned just briefly, but I want to thank the people who might have missed this, especially Beth McEwen. Beth McEwen, for my birthday, sent me the best little placard for my desk that I've ever had in my entire life. If you were in my novel, you'd be dead by now. With a super sweet note signed inside. Thank you so much for that, Beth. I know you got one for yourself too, and it just makes my heart so happy that you would even think of me in that process. And then Lynn Holtz made me cry because Lynn had her mom sew these placemats for me because I talked about my lemon tree, which is blooming on my back deck right now, and it is so prolific. I talked and showed you all pictures of how many lemons it produced last year. I don't even want to know how many it's going to produce this summer because every branch is a bloom. So if you find your way into Ashland this summer, call me, text me, message me here, whatever, and say like, I need some lemons because I think I'm going to have a lot more. But Lynn, your mom made the most beautiful placemats and matching napkins. Thank you so much. I was saying when we weren't live here that there's never a day that goes by when I'm not so grateful that somebody even just picks up my book, let alone sends me something. So thank you so much for that. All right. Well, tonight, I hope you've brought your sleuthing hats because we are going to build the blocks of a mystery together. For anyone who hasn't joined in on this before, basically it's like a choose your own adventure, Mad Lib mashup. I can't talk that fast. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through a set of questions. I want you to put your answers here on the live. So this is just like free form brainstorming. Anything goes. There are absolutely no wrong answers. So like if you think of something that is crazy outlandish, please put it in the comments. Like that's what we want to see. So anything goes. And then tomorrow I will go through and compile a selection of your suggestions and I will add them to our cozy, there it is, to our cozy collaboration group. So you just go to this page if you haven't joined in already. That's where you're going to find the questions tomorrow. I will put them out as polls and you all will vote. And then at the end of the week, I will write an introductory chapter based on what we come up with tonight. And next Tuesday night, I will read the introductory chapter and then we are going to build a mystery together on the fly. This one is going to be super short, like, I don't know, 10, 12 pages. Next week when we do it, we're going to build it sentence by sentence and you're going to be part of it and I can't wait. We did this once before at Christmas time and it was so much fun. So yay. Trisha, you have a title for the short story you're writing. It might be more fitting. Eliminate your enemies. Eliminate your enemies. I love it. That's great. Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry that everybody had tech issues, but it doesn't matter because maybe we can like exact our revenge in this mystery that we're going to write together. How's that? Toy, at your work a few months ago, you made a bunch of dresses with a lemon print on it. Oh, I love anything lemon. And in fact, the tech guy and I are working on a few new projects, and there's like a lemon theme. So the fact that, Lynn, you sent me lemon placemats is just so fortuitous and in line with the universe. I love it. Lemons are going to figure into the next BAKESHOP book. They will, for sure. The lemon recipes are coming. I promise. I promise. I promise. Maybe. Oh, yeah, actually, that's true. I've already written book 15. Yeah. So maybe book 16. Sorry. I'm always way ahead. The way the publishing schedule works, I've talked about this before. I am delivering book 15 next month, mid-July. That book is due. So that book is already done. It's resting. I've done some edits. I'll do another round of edits in the next few weeks. I will give you a spoiler, it's not really a spoiler. It's more like a teaser. There's going to be a wedding in book 15. We had a wedding until death do us part, and we're going to have a wedding again, but I'm not going to tell you who. Okay. So who's ready to get plotting? I know I am. Let's start with, oops, I got to go back. Where's question? There we go. Number 1. Okay. So this short that we're going to do is going to be coffee themed because MOCHA She Wrote, the 13th book in the BAKESHOP, comes out at the end of this month on June 29th. And the book is coffee themed. So I thought it would be fun to do a play yet again on coffee. So I want your ideas for a sleuth. This can be character specific. It can also be, sort of more general. It could be like a barista, or it could be, an angry customer, you name it. But think sleuth first. Who is going to be our intrepid adventurer who's going to venture from coffee shop to coffee shop and sleuth out a killer? That's what I want to know. Do they have a lemon wedding cake? Lynn, they have a 5-tiered wedding cake. I did write a scene with a wedding cake. And I don't remember if one is lemon, but actually I'm going to make a note to myself right now to make sure that one of them is lemon. How's that? I promise that one future book will involve lemons for sure. I promise you that. Okay. Barista sleuth, Marie says, yeah, a barista is always a good choice. I'm making my lemon cake note. Lemon between the layers of the wedding cake. Yeah, I had it where each of the 5 tiers is a different flavor. Because I think that's fun in a wedding cake. Like, why not? And then you can have a little bit of everything. Casey, you made your father-in-law a mean sugar-free lemon meringue pie for Father's Day. Oh, yeah. I bet he wants another one. I want another one. Ooh, lemon meringue pie. Ryan says a young hipster coffee shop owner, a 12-year-old girl. Oh, we could take it down, Sherry, and have like a YA mystery. That's fun. Lenny thinks a coffee roaster who's supplying lots of shops. Ooh, Marty, a coffee delivery guy. That's always fun because the delivery person would be seeing lots of people on their stops. Marcy says a teenager applying for their first job. Oh, I kind of love the idea. I'm not gonna sway you because this is our collective process that we're doing together. So I'm not gonna inject my own thoughts, but I do like that idea of kind of like a YA. Or Jackie says a retired grandpa who writes at the coffee shop. I also love that. That's awesome. Matthew says a playwright sitting in the corner of the cafe sees everything and has an eye for drama. You're speaking my language. That's actually how the very first book in my series began. I was sitting at a coffee shop here in Ashland with an eye for drama. The coffee shop tech guy, yeah, the tech guy feels like he's in trouble tonight and it wasn't even your fault. I'm so sure. Not that it's ever your fault. It's technology. What are you going to do? Anyway, I was sitting at my favorite coffee shop here in Ashland. Well, I have a lot of favorite coffee shops. But anyway, I was sitting at a coffee shop in Ashland where I imagined the Tort would sit taking notes, and someone came in and was awful to the barista, and she ended up dying in a book. So there you go. Design the sleuth, a dog whose owners walk him to the coffee shop every day. Design Camp PDX. Yes, I'm down with that. This year, every year for April Fools, the tech guy makes fake covers of my mysteries. So don't get fooled next year. That's Michelle. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you got back, Michelle. And this is your first time too. I love that idea. Anyway, this year for April Fool's, he made a fake Tort cover that was all about Tort going to the dogs, and Tort had shifted to a biscotti for dog shop. So I kind of love that idea too. We could totally do that. Almost says an annoying customer. That's always great. Amy says a customer who comes in every day. These are so good, you guys. I can write like 27 mysteries from that. Jamie says, can we have the teen and the retired man co-sleuth? Oh, that would be super fun. I love that idea. Team up. Did anyone ever read Tommy and Tuppence, the Agatha Christie duo? I loved that. What else do we have? The heir to a big coffee corporation like a Starbucks or a Coffee Bean. Oh, that's good toy. So good. A Facebook user says an easy seller. I wonder if you mean Etsy. Yeah, I love it. An Etsy seller. Love it, love it, love it. A new customer who walks into Tort with a hearing ear dog. That's a good idea, Diana. We could work a lot of these in. Oh, now you, okay. Isn't this amazing how quickly like so much good stuff happens? A bloodhound, says George, a displaced worker that now delivers coffee at the shops, but used to work in marketing. Christy, yes. Very good. I love it. I love it. So many smart and sassy possibilities for our sleuth too, because, you know, ultimately they have to figure out who the killer is. So we want it to be somebody who's got some skin in the game. Let's see. Stephanie, a cafe owner who's absent-minded, sleep-deprived, and married, maybe has a toddler that happens upon the clues like Asta in the Thin Man movies. Yes. Do you have a toddler at home by chance who's sleep-deprived? I don't know. I'm just saying. I love it. Okay, so keep those ideas coming. I'm going to move on to question 2. Here we go.
Since some people just joined us, maybe you should talk about what you're going to do with the answers and stuff. Okay,
the tech guy's saying, since some of you joined and we've had glitchy issues tonight, what I'm going to do with all these answers, so you can keep them coming for as long as you want. I am going to take all these answers tomorrow, and compile them. I'll pick like 5 or 6 options for each of the questions that I asked, and I will put them in our story collaboration group, and then you all will vote on them. Oh, there it is again, right there. You can join it. It's free. You just join, and all of the questions will be in there. You'll vote. I'll take your answers and write up a first chapter, and then next week we're going to do this sentence by sentence. So it's going to be crazy. Okay, second question is, where does the murder take place? I mean, obviously a coffee shop is kind of a potential option, right? But it could be something else. And I know you all will have great ideas for that. So bring it on. Let's see. At the coffee shop, the murder takes place at a local pond, a marshy area. Ooh, I like it, Lillian. You're thinking body in the swamp. It's, okay. I get those vibes. Stephanie, no children, but sleep deprived, chronic insomnia. I feel you on that. I have sleep issues too. It's no good. Oh, it's so good. You'll love it. If you haven't read it, Ryan, you're going to love them. They're so fun. They're just sweet. The murder takes place right outside of the Tudor Guild bookshop. That would be fun. So for anyone who's not familiar with Ashland, Ashland is home of the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. This all plays into my books, but it is real. There really is an Oregon Shakespeare Festival here, and there is a Tudor Guild shop that is just right kind of outside of the campus, on the edge of campus, and they sell books and all kinds of other things. Jackie says an outdoor skating rink with a coffee stand nearby. Now, Ashland, we didn't have it this year because of COVID, but across the street from Lithia Park every year during the winter, and a skating rink, thank you. I was wanting to say ice cream stand. A skating rink is erected, and then you can buy like hot chocolate and walk down and skate. It's very sweet, so that's definitely good. On stage during open mic night. Oh, I love it. Great idea, Matthew. Rihanna says during a poetry slam. Okay, so that's kind of the same mindset. And, you know, something like that would definitely give us a slew of potential suspects too. In a single bathroom in the coffee shop where the door is visible to everyone. No one goes in after the victim. Yeah. Alma says a place, a fair where the coffee shop has a booth. Marty says oh yeah, we got that one. Okay. Chris says takes place at a gourmet coffee festival at the park. The body is found under the table of the top sponsor. I want to know how many of you spend a lot of time give me a thumbs up or a heart or whatever if you spend a lot of time at home thinking about ways to kill people off. I think mystery readers do it all the time. I know I certainly did before I started writing. And then, you know, once we start on this process together, it goes crazy. Okay, let's see. An actor in an OSF play, says Leah. Judy says they can be dressed in one of the costumes from the prop shop and people walk by before the body's finally discovered. Oh, that's good. So the body could be like in the costume, dead. I love it. A summer food market. That's good. I feel like we've got a couple different vibes here going. We've got like the swampy vibe. We've got some sort of outdoor food festival, coffee fair, and then we've got like an open mic, poetry, that kind of night. All good options. Serendipity says the murder takes place right outside. Oh, we saw that one. Okay. Paula says, yeah, Paula, I know you do. You have a notebook full of ways to kill people off. That's awesome. Okay, on the staircase going down at the coffee shop, my mom and best friend always tried to come up with the perfect murder for a book. Good, Jackie. Tell them to keep working on that. Good stuff. Okay, so we'll move on to question 3. These are all good answers. And like I said, I'm going to give you all night tonight, and I won't go through these until tomorrow. So take your time. Keep thinking. If you have another idea, go crazy with it. Okay, this is always a good one. Actually, as a writer of multiple series, and I was trying to do the math, I think MOCHA She Wrote that comes out later this month is going to be my 25th book published. Maybe my 26th. I think it's 25th. Anyway, one of the challenges is trying to keep the murder fresh because, you know, I've like had people die off cliff sides. I've killed them with gunshots. I've killed them with poison. There's been choking. Like, how do you keep it fresh? So I would love your ideas for murder weapons. Bring it on. I mean, obviously, again, a nice little slip of poison in coffee is never a bad idea if you're writing a mystery. A stir stick. Paula says the murder weapon is on the wooden knitting needle. Ooh. Tricia says an old school coffee grinder smothered by beans. Oh, almost as a bean grinder too. That's great. So does Ryan. Okay, I like the way you guys think. That's gruesome. It's dark and gruesome, but it's great. Annette, I love this too. It's so fun, isn't it? It's just amazing to me because this is a process that I tend to do. I always do on my own when I'm working on a new book. So it's so much more fun to have this idea of collaboration together with it too. Justina says, the body's found with a note from the killer on his or her throat. That's good. Kayla, the murder weapon is a frother. Oh, I have visions of what that looks like. And yeah, I am here for it. I love it. Roasting equipment, absolutely. Chocolate covered beans, excellent. Anna Louise, we could take it up a notch. Let's see. Anna Louise, how are you feeling? I believe you had chicken pox. Yikes. Hopefully they're gone. Casey, baguette, frozen for blunt instrument, thawed out and eaten later. Oh, that's so great. That seems like the perfect plot for a Midsummer Murder. Has anyone seen Midsummer Murders? If you haven't, you could binge them for the rest of the year and probably not get through the entire season. I think it's on like season 27. It's the best like quintessential British countryside murder mystery show if you're looking for something of that nature. And I have to tell you that a few years ago, I heard an interview with one of the head writers, and he said the longer the series has gone on, the more outlandish the murder becomes, and that seems just about right. And I might be following that mindset too. We'll have to see. You're feeling better. Oh, yay, and I'm so glad to hear it. Becky says the body's found in a burlap coffee bean bag. I have some of those. I have a good friend who's a coffee roaster, and she passed on some bags to me. That's a nice way. Stuff the body in there. I like it. Choked on the froth. Oh, Lynn has a good idea too. Peanut oil put in a cup and then dumped. When the coffee was added, the victim had an allergic reaction. Very nice. Paula's going with a classic rolling pin. Just bash them on the head. That's always a good one. Death by food allergy. Okay, Stephanie, don't you love Midsummer? They're so good. They're so good. They're perfect for right now too. There's something about this time of year. I mean, they're great any time of the year, but I love them for a nice little summer fun. Okay, moving on. Oops. Oh no, I got off. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, the tech guy's going to do it. Who is the victim? Who's our victim going to be? Again, I mean, you know, I have some thoughts on this, but I want to know what yours are. Let's see. Hemlock and coffee. That's good. Yeah, we're on question 4. Who's the victim? Wait, yeah. No, we might be on 3. Well, we'll go to victim first. Paula, where are the Midsummers on? I feel like it's Netflix. Is that right?
Yeah,
I think it's Netflix. If not, it's like, it could be Acorn. I'm not sure. But do a search. You'll find them. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's like 27 seasons and 30 episodes each season. It's, if you need some summer viewing material, you will be hooked up. Okay. Jess says the store owner. Ryan says a critic, a food reviewer. Yep. Okay. Anna Louise says the main barista. Alma, the health inspector. That's good. That definitely gives us motive. George came up with another idea, choked by cookie dough, sweet revenge. I love it. That's a good title, actually. The victim is the barista. Oh, Casey, you found it. It's on Prime. It's on BritBox. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, check them out. They're so great. Barnaby. Let's see. IMDb has them too. Oh, that's great. Alma says the building manager, a barmaid, Cherry. Lynn, in honor of Tommy and Tuppence, the vicar needs to die. Oh, the vicar. It's always the vicar. Diane says food critic. I love that. Dana says coffee shop landlord who's just announced a large rent increase. Well, that would be very true in this part of the country. The plaza is amazing in Ashland, like I describe it in the books, but it comes at a very high price tag. And actually my hairstylist, who I love, and she's not even on the plaza. She's like outside of the plaza. She had to move her space because the landlord raised the price so high. So, let's see. Debbie says a politician. You can't go wrong with that. Susan says a competitor just coming to town. Yeah, competitors always make good. Potential victim. A New York coffee snob, Paula. I love it. Yes. Marty's along those same lines, an obnoxious patron who's in the coffee shop every day. The victim is always complaining and pushing their way in the line. How dare they? How dare they? So unfair. Megan says the new entrepreneur, big business guy, trying to buy the building and force the coffee shop out. Yeah, so same theme. Taking it the next step. I love it. A punk rocker with a poisoned nose ring. Oh, ow, that makes my nose hurt. Jackie says the big box coffee shop owner that just moved into town. That is also a very true to life theme here in Ashland. There are no big box stores allowed on the plaza. There's no neon allowed. And I had a whole theme for book 4 of the BAKESHOP Mysteries, which was titled Caught Red-Handed, around that. That's definitely cause for murder, especially here in Ashland. Owner of a coffee tea shop next door. Yes, that's great. A rude Yelp reviewer. Yes, Jamie, that's perfect. Love it. Okay, so we have ideas galore. Let's move on to our next one. The tech guy's checking my tech. A librarian who loves cozy mysteries and coffee, says Anna Louise. Yeah, there it is. Okay, what season is it? We kind of already touched on this a little bit. We have the idea of it could take place at the ice rink. We also talked about like a summer outdoor fair. If it's something like an open mic or poetry night inside a coffee shop somewhere, then season doesn't necessarily matter. But I always, because I write mysteries with food and a lot of food themes, we have to sprinkle in the food. So if we set it, in November, we might be serving something very different on the menu than we would be if it were spring. Winter, Casey says, hot drinks aplenty. Yes. It's fall. Annette, fall's my favorite. Anna Louise says late summer heading into fall. Marie says summer. Jamie, always autumn. I know. If I could set every book in autumn, it would not be a bad thing in my mind. I have an idea. So like I said at the beginning, I just have finished, well, finished-ish. I still have some edits to do on book 15. That's going to be a wedding. And then I'm starting to think forward in the series. As soon as I finish a draft or second or third draft of a novel, I'm already thinking about what's coming next. And one thing that I have not done yet is had an event at Halloween here in Ashland. And Halloween is a huge party here. And everyone comes out, and we're talking OSF level costumes, and it's a huge event. So I'm already thinking that. So fall's always on my mind. First snowfall, George, that's fun. Matthew says I second or third autumn. Summer, Leah, yeah, the blended coffee drinks are good for summer. Winter, Rihanna, don't you love Halloween? It's the best. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's hiding back there. My costume that the tech guy made me is kind of hiding back there. You can see the tip of my foam from a cup of holiday fear. I'll have to share some pictures. Okay, so keep those coming. And let's move on to question number 6. Dun, 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 dun. What is on the menu? Hey, that was a nice segue. It's like I knew it was coming. What's on the menu? And of course, this might depend on how you all vote in the polls tomorrow. The polls, I feel so official. The polls will be closing at, no, they won't. Think about food. Think about specifically coffee and what you might find in our coffee themed mystery. Is it coffee drinks? Is it blended drinks? If we're at a festival, you know, is it just like tastings? Is it something where it's a coffee pairing for dinner? Did you know that's a thing? There are roasteries who will pair like you would do with a wine or a beer dinner of some kind. They'll pair each course with a different blend of their coffee, which I think is so fascinating. So yeah, winter solstice. Oh, toy. I love winter solstice. Pumpkin pie, delicious. A berry tart. Coffee desserts from Tort, always. Pumpkin cheesecake. I'm sensing some fall vibes here. You're all feeling very fallish. It's just June. It's still June. We don't have to get to fall yet. No, I'm kidding. I love fall. Coffee drinks. White chocolate lemon meringue pie latte. Leah, you are speaking my language. I need to make that, and then I'll serve it on one of the placemats that Lynn sent me. I love that idea. I have not tried to, I did do a little touch of lemon in a coffee, but I haven't gone that far. Pumpkin bread. Ooh, yeah. Cupcakes with ground nuts in the batter. Ooh, that's good, Casey. And that could be potentially a way to kill somebody too. A win-win. Let's see, coffee cake, cherry always, Paula maple walnut scones. Ooh, Lily Ann. Now I'm hungry. We haven't had dinner yet. This is dangerous to do. Let's see. Fried coffee concoction. Ooh, we did fried stuff last time for our fair. I wonder if anyone's done something fried with coffee. That's super interesting. Alma, you're on it. Frozen coffee cake, or frozen coffee cake, tiramisu, mousse, and ladyfingers. That's like the whole meal right there. That's perfect. I love it. Tiramisu, that's coming up a lot. I haven't done tiramisu in a book. A sweet potato latte. Ooh. Delicious. Apple strudel. Ooh, cider donuts. Oh, you guys, you're too good. What's that? Peach cherry scones, MJ? Yes. Yes. So good. Rihanna, aren't those placemats so beautiful? And she like stitched them all on the side. Like, just gotta show it again. It's lovely. I'm going to make something lemon, and I'll have to post a picture for you for sure. Cindy says mocha muffins. Oh, those could be delicious. I haven't tried that either. You're giving me suggestions for more bake shops too. Okay, keep those coming. And then last but not, you need to get Sloan involved with a lemon trend, lemon ale. Yes, actually, the next Sloan book is set at Mayfest in the spring. So there is definitely some lemon stuff there. And now you know why, because I had a lemon tree blooming at home. So life and my fiction always blend together. Chocolate espresso bagels. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, I'm down for that too. All right, last but not least, I want you thinking titles. And this might be one that we think about for a few days. So don't feel pressure right away. But if you've been thinking about it and you have some kind of great, clever coffee title, throw them my way. I will be excited for your thoughts and suggestions on this one. Coffee flavored gooey butter cake. Ooh, Debbie, yum. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I was just going to say, what is a bumpy cake? Leah beat me to it. I was like coffee, and then the bumpy cake is on the second line. I love it. Yeah, so think coffee, think puns, potentially time of year, all that good stuff. How about using the really expensive coffee they retrieve? Oh, yeah, Diane, that's a great idea. You just have to like tamp it down so perfectly. Thanks a latte to coffee or not to coffee. Good to the last drop. Oh, that's good. Oh, what else do we have? Bumpy cake is so good. What is it? What's bumpy cake? We need to know. I just saw bumpy cake on Best Baker. Come on. A new ladies. What is it? Amy says, what is it? It's great, but we don't know what it is. Title, Grounds for Murder. Jamie, that was one of my potential titles for MOCHA she wrote. I love that one. We could just go with it. To bake or not to bake, Diana. That's good. Here we go. It's cake with thick lines of a cream under frosting. Okay, I'm going to Google that as soon as we're done with the live. I'm making that. That sounds delicious. Gone with the coffee. That's awesome. Okay, so keep these titles coming. They're fantastic. Okay, so just to recap, I know I've said it like 20 times, but people join in and get dropped off the lives and all that good stuff. I'm going to assemble a collection of your suggestions and your amazing creative ideas. Tomorrow, I will post them here in our collaborative cozy mystery group. You all will vote, and then I will write the first chapter. Then be sure to come back next week because I will read the first chapter, and then from there, we are going to build it sentence by sentence. You are going to give me the sentences. I'm going to write it. We will have no idea how it goes, how it turns out, but that's the fun of it, right? Cold brewed. Nicole, that's awesome. Oh, Paula shared a link. Crepe show. Oh, that's really good, Casey. I love it. Okay, next time I'm in need of a title, I have to toss them back to you. The title for book 15, I have never gone back and forth on so many titles with my editor in the publishing house before. We couldn't come up. Like we all had ones we loved, but nothing was quite right. Oh yeah, each poll will be in a separate post. So there will be seven posts to vote on starting tomorrow. It was made from Sanders Bakery in Detroit. Chocolate cake, buttercream with white frosting like tubes, and then chocolate ganache on the top. I don't have a vision of what that looks like. I'm very excited to see it. Okay, and then next up, so next week we have the One Night Mystery, same time, same bat channel here at 5:30. You brought your A game tonight. I am so impressed, but you really have to bring it. Teresa, it sounds like something to die for. Yeah, it does. You really have to bring it next week because we're going to build the mystery as we go. Then the MOCHA She Wrote launch party. I have so many fun things planned. The tech guy, here's my little peek of the shirt he made, cozy vibes. The tech guy has been working like crazy on merch and fun stuff for giveaways that we're going to share with you that night. Bring a friend. It's going to be awesome. I have some friends who are going to be joining me on July 7th. Then we have no live on the 13th because we're taking a research trip. The sad face is because I'll miss you, but the happy face is because it's for a brand new project that I'm working on. So I will actually be very excited to go on the research trip. Then my friend Courtney of Cortagonist, who is like the queen of cozies, is going to be joining me on the 20th. And then you knew this was coming. The tech guy has plans for Christmas in July on, he did not, on the 27th. Of course. I can't give him even just like that much leeway in terms of Christmas because then it's on Christmas in July. I know. Oh, Lenny, I promise I will share on my research. This is for an entirely new project. I've been sharing about the project that I have coming up. And in fact, I have a new blog to share on that tomorrow, but this is for an entirely new project. So lots of good stuff in the works. Okay, on that note, thank you all for joining. I'm so sorry for our technical glitches, but we worked through it. And I can't wait to read through all of these tomorrow. I will share them in the group, and then I really can't wait to write a mystery with you next week. Happy plotting. Oh.